Alright, yeah. No, just outside. Walking my dog. Just heard something in the bushes. I don't know what that was. But anyway, I just wanted to come and talk to y'all. You feel me? It's a good ass morning. Nice and bright, sunny. Getting my little good exercise in before the day starts. Honestly, I like to walk. Like on an empty stomach, like no water, no fucking food, nothing like that. Just kind of like to go and completely, you feel me, exhaust myself or whatever. Empty the tank. So I'm hungry as hell right now. Not gonna hold you. Shit. Look like my dog wanna walk this way. Alright, but I'm tired of being I don't know, I feel like our community, you feel me, is extremely negative. If you spend a lot of time on social media, if you spend a lot of time listening to music, I mean, I listen to music too. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not always listening to music. Not every time I get in the car and I'm driving somewhere, I gotta listen to music or some shit. Every time I leave the house, I don't always got headphones in. I like music a lot, but if you be honest with yourself, music and words in general, they have a certain power. Oh shit. Hey, come on. Alright, so music and words, they have a certain power. Right? You know this is true because depending on the type of music that you listen to, or the people that you talk to, or the people that you listen to, it can affect your whole mood, right? It can make you, set you up for a good day, a bad day, but they'll be able to convey feelings. You can convey feelings, and you can mirror those feelings that the track or whatever that someone's laying down to you. You hear me? You can feel that. When a nigga say a hard ass punchline, and you oh, damn. Really? How did that nigga just make you move right now? He just made you oh, what the fuck? He made you do that. You feel me? So words have power, right? So if you understand that words have power, you feel me? You can also understand that you can speak to yourself. You can talk and you can speak to yourself. I don't know if you ever heard of when people be in the mirror and they be telling themselves mantras or whatever and all that. I don't know the potency, I don't know how well that thing works for people because I ain't did it myself. That's not something I practice myself. But You can't be afraid to look yourself in the mirror. You feel me? And be honest, like, hey, I need to do this, I need to do that. You feel me? How am I feeling today? Hey, it's crazy though, like, these people out here right now, these niggas is like filming like a movie or something. Or maybe this is news. Look, I'm gonna show you. You see that? Shit. I'm gonna keep walking. Honestly, I don't know if like it's illegal to be back here or whatever, because they do be saying like no trespassing or something like that. But hey, nigga, this is the earth. How I can't trespass on the earth? I don't understand that. Nigga, this is America, you feel me? Land of the free. I should be free to go as I please. You feel me? I don't see nobody house over here. I don't see none of that shit. So who on it? You feel me? Who can tell me not to trespass? Me and my dog ready to squab with the wild. Nigga, who not scared? Ain't that right? That nigga over there smelling some shit. But anyway, like I said though, positivity. I feel like positivity is key. I feel like that's like the missing thing. Like that's like, I feel like that's what's missing. You good? You good? You good? It's just a car. Come on with your scary ass. I feel like positivity. Come on. I feel like positivity. Hey, come on. I feel like positivity is the missing part of the movement. You feel me? Like when Martin Luther King was running and he was like leading the charge, you feel me? I feel like he was filling everybody up. Like, even though they did have to battle like in the streets, I think he was filling everybody up, you feel me, on Sundays, you feel me, in church and all that. He was filling people up. He get there and they get to talking and he talking about how the future can be better. Like he envisioned the future, right? He envisioned the future, a better future, something for people to look forward to. I feel like right now, it ain't really too much. It seemed like, I don't know. It seemed like it ain't too much to look forward to no more. It seemed like everything is low-key, it's like presented anyway. It's presented like that everything is like low-key the same. Like we still kind of fighting the same battles that we were 60 years ago. Right? Maybe on a minor scale, like on a lesser scale, but it seems like we still fighting those same battles, fighting those same mentalities. And I feel like, you feel me? I feel like the people that lead our community, you feel me? A lot of people that lead our community, that are leaders in our community, like they don't really take the time to address the issues and actually find a way to solve them, right? Like, how come Michael Jordan isn't like leading the charge like for black people type shit? How come he ain't front line? I ain't heard about it. I bet you he put some money on it, right? I bet you he put some money on it. But let me be chill. Let me be like 1,000 with you, and then you can look this up and see if I'm telling you the truth or not. Black Lives Matter is like the movement in and of itself, like the organization, is not even something like, hey, the movement in and of itself is not something that's been created by black people, right? Look up who owned, look who started Black Lives Matter. I'm pretty sure it's like some nigga named Soros or something like that. Something to the effect of our money ain't going to where we think it's going, right? Like our money going to like the opposite. So like all this money that people donated, not really going to nothing to actually promote Black lives. All right. Shit. Hey, look. Like we should have communities. Like we should have whole communities set up. We should have our own place where, like, we be, all right, like, think about it, bro. Like, our neighborhoods that we live in, whether it be in LA, whether it be in Detroit, whether it be in Louisiana, damn, can't even talk, Louisiana, wherever you at, we should have predominantly black-owned businesses in those places, like, predominantly black neighborhoods, and they should be nice. You feel me? You good, bro? The feet hot? Let me see. All right, it's time to go back, huh? All right. We just have predominantly black-owned businesses, predominantly black-owned neighborhoods, right? And it shouldn't be neighborhood versus neighborhood. You feel me? Neighborhood. I'm fine. You feel me? It shouldn't even be like that. Because at the end of the day, you feel me? We all have a common foe, a common enemy. And I don't even mean that to say like, oh, like it's blacks versus white. Because honestly, it ain't simple like that. It ain't never been simple like that. I feel like white people that's getting used. Like, they the ones that's taking the blame for a lot of the things that happen to black people. But like, I'm gonna say like a decent amount of white people don't do nothing. Like, a decent amount of white people don't really got nothing against black people. Let's put it like that. Like, maybe they don't feel any other type of way. You feel me? But a decent amount of white people don't really have nothing against black people. Right? I know, to me, like, the reason I believe that we've been oppressed is like for a higher reason. Like, for the simple fact of we don't necessarily know like who we are or where we came from. Our history was kind of destroyed. You feel me? And they refused to teach us what happened. And it's coming to the point where like it's very possible that we can forget altogether. And I don't feel like it's like true, like what they say, like, oh, like we came here in slave ships and all this other kind of stuff. Like, I understand that probably that was like, maybe that thing did happen, like slave ships and all that, maybe that shit did happen, right? Like, maybe it did happen. But like, to me, like, I feel like it's weird. Like, if you look up on the internet, like, how come, like, it took them so long? Like, all right, so people were asking back, like, not too long ago, people were asking, like, how come there's no slave ships? Like, the ships that the slaves came here on, how come, like, we ain't seen them? Like, how come, like, they not in a museum or some shit like that? Like, where they at? Where are the slave ships at, right? For a while, nobody was like, shit, we don't know. We lost them. Like, we lost all the slave ships for whatever reason that they lost them, which to me don't make sense, right? But whatever, like, they said they lost them. So if you go on Google, I think you can find now, like, you can find, like, oh, yeah, we found this slave ship, blah, 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 blah. We found this slave ship, blah, blah, blah. But if you really think about it, it should be, like, over, like, thousands of ships. It should be, like, a lot of ships. It should be a lot, right? It should be a whole lot of ships. And there isn't. They're not there. For whatever reason, like, they said they sunk them or something. But, like, why? Why would y'all do that? How come we don't know, like, our native tongue? Like, why did our tongue, the languages we spoke before we got here, why did they confuzzle us? Like, you feel me? Why did they try to take our speech away? They took our history, then they take our speech, right? They also took our religion, right? I don't think we went the right way. Hey. It's kind of behind me and shit. Kobe. Hey. This dude just do whatever he want to do sometimes. I'm going to leave you, bro. It ain't no way to get back over here. I'm going to leave you. I'm leaving. And if you get lost out here, you feel me, then I don't know, good riddance. You don't know how to listen. Anyway. Look at this little dude. Tried it out there, nigga. Anyway. Back to what I was saying. How you doing, man? Come on. Thank you. All right, let's go home. Hey, dude, pay attention to what's going on to me. I'm more important than that car. All right, look. Anyway, I feel like, what is the reason? Like, why? Like, I feel like that's the one question that nobody asks. I know that this shit happened, right? But how come? Right? So, I believe that us as the black race, whatever you want to call it, us niggas, I feel like we're here for a way higher purpose. Like the significance of our genes, the significance of our history, you feel me? I feel like it's been diluted. Right? I feel like we played a lot more significant role in setting up the world than people realize, than the average person realizes, right? I don't believe that like we started living 400 years ago. That's not what I believe. I feel like we were here, like we were already here. Like, all right, like I know that you've heard, like if you haven't heard this, you really have to go and actually research. I know that you heard that black people was in America like before like white people came to colonize it. Before white people came to colonize it, black people were here in America. Like there was already people like trading with the Indians. It's like proof of this. You feel me? How come in Egypt they shot all the noses off the statues? You feel me? They went up to Egypt and they shot all the noses off the statues. And then they tried to paint it. They tried to paint it to where, you feel me? This is, Egypt was created by white people type shit. Right? Because if you be realistic, Egyptians were doing some shit that we can't do right now. Right? Egyptians were doing some shit that we can't do right now. We don't know how to even build a pyramid. We don't understand. We don't understand how that's even possible. Right? We don't get it. Hey, come here. Right? And if you look at history in and of itself, right? The Bible, Jesus, all of that kind of stuff, I feel like it plays a huge role. Oh, look at you. Be careful. You're going to hurt yourself and then you ain't going to be able to go not now, nowhere. The Bible and Jesus, you feel me? I feel like they played a very significant role of how this world went about, right? But the funny thing is, like, Jesus is not white. The people, forget about the people right now. Forget about the people right now. Just assume that everybody right now, they lost. Like, they already fallen for the trap. The people that came before our generation, the last 30, 40 years of those people, they've already fallen for the trap, right? Jesus is not white. It don't make sense for someone to say that Jesus is white or that the Bible is about white people. It don't make no sense in all actuality, right? Not even just because of, really because of, like, if you think about it, like Egypt, a lot of where this shit went down, that's in Africa, right? Egypt is in Africa. There are white people in the Bible, like Romans, like those is white people. Those is in the Bible. We know that. You feel me? Grecians, you feel me? White people. We know that, right? But all these countries in Africa, those are black people. In the Bible, it says that Jesus was a man of brass skin and woolly hair. Woolly. You feel me? Brass. Brass is brown. Dark brown. Like dirt. Low-key. Right? At least a tan. At least bro had a tan. You feel me? So, and then I could prove it to you. I could prove it to you another way. I could prove it to you in a story way. Look, right. Jesus, right, think about it, bro. If you read the Bible, if you went to church when you was a kid, and even if you didn't, you feel me, you probably still know this. You feel me? Jesus, when he was a baby, they tried to kill him, right? They tried to hunt him down. Like, they heard that Jesus of Nazareth was born, and Jesus of Nazareth was here to change the world. He was the king, right? And the Romans was not messing with it. So they decided, like, look, we gonna find this dude and we gonna kill him. As a baby, we gonna kill him, right? So they went to go try to hunt this dude down, right? So Jesus was born in Bethlehem, Nazareth, right? I don't know what country that is, but you feel me? You do your own thing. Bethlehem, that's where he was born, right? So I think I'm telling the truth. Anyway, on me. Bethlehem and Nazareth, yeah. You feel me? That's where he was born, right? So look, you feel me? After the wise man came and gave him the gifts, and you feel me? Jesus was born in the manger and all that other kind of stuff. You feel me? Jesus was born in the manger. You feel me? Wise man came, gave him the gift, myrrh, incense, all that, right? So Romans, like, they're like, all right, boom, we gotta go find this nigga, we gotta kill him, right? So they gonna look for him. And Mary and her husband, whatever the dude's name is, it really ain't important because it really is not important, honestly. Anyway, Mary and John, or whatever the dude's name was, I don't know why I can't remember. Joseph, one of the names, you feel me? You feel me? They fled to Egypt. Mind you, Egypt is in Africa. It's a predominantly black country, right? A predominantly black country. How would a white baby hide in a predominantly white country? In a predominantly black country, how could a white baby hide in a predominantly black country? You feel me? Where most of the people are black, how could a white baby hide? That would be the talk of the town. Like, hey, it's a white baby named Jesus traveling with his white mom and his white dad, and he's been trying to hide amongst the Africans. Right? How is that possible? If Moses was white, How could he get put in the basket and float down the Nile and get picked up by the Pharaoh's wife? Right? How could he go in and he could stay inside the Pharaoh's house and nobody would know who he was? Like, nobody would know who he came from. They would just think that, oh, he's part of the family. That's his actual son. If he was white and his dad was black. The Pharaoh black, but he white. But everybody believed, like, oh yeah, that's his son. You feel me? No questions asked. It don't make no sense. So, now that don't make no sense, right? My whole question is why? What was the point of changing the history? It's because we here for a purpose. Like, we here for, like, a certain reason. Like, something big is gonna happen. And honestly, I don't necessarily know all the answers. You feel me? I could try to give you, like, you feel me, information. You feel me? But, like, I don't think all the answers are necessarily here yet. But at some point in time, us as a people, we're going to have to come back together and we're going to have to wake up. Because if we don't, we're going to lose. We're going to lose we're going to lose out on whatever's coming. Because for some reason, they don't want us to have it. Like, they don't want us to be who we are. They don't want us to have pride and whatever. And you know what, bro? Black people are not even, like, aggressive. Like, they try to make black people like, oh, we are most, like, aggressive. Like, we aggressive. Black people don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, we be chilling. Like, we be dancing. We be, like, you feel me? Cooking, eating good food, vibing, singing. Like, we're not an aggressive people. We can beat a nigga ass. It pushed against the corner. We will beat a nigga ass. But we are not naturally aggressive. We are not like, oh shit, like, nigga, I'ma just go beat up on this nigga. Some niggas, but you feel me? A very minimal amount of niggas is like that. Honestly, I haven't really met that. I haven't really met a nigga that's like, really, I'ma beat up on a nigga for no reason. Like, most of the time, if a nigga like that, it's something wrong with bro. Like, you feel me? Bro probably got something wrong with him. Like, for real. Like, you feel me? His dad be touching on him too much. Dad be hitting on him too much, you feel me? So, he trying to get his shit out. I don't know. You feel me? But most of the time, niggas is not aggressive unless provoked. Unless provoked till aggression. You feel me? It's even been, like, throughout history, like, you feel me? Africans are not like a war. Like, as big as the country is, a lot of them niggas is not like really a war. Like, they're not really like focused on that. Like, they're not really focused on advancements and weapons and all that other kind of stuff. They're more of like it's a cultural country, like, where culture and customs kind of like are extremely important. Here in America, like, honestly, culture and customs, like, they try to make it seem like we have like some type of nationalism, but we don't. Like, it ain't really no type of, we got a song and we got some good holidays. You feel me? We got a song and some good holidays, but as a very, like, our history, it ain't really shit to be proud of. It ain't really shit to be proud of. You feel me? In the Bible, it speaks of a country that, like, what does it say? Talks like a lamb, but acts as a lion or some shit. Something like that. I feel like that's like America. Like, we talk like all soft, and we talk like, oh, we are here for the peace. Like, we're here to like bring peace. When in all actuality, we're the ones that bring a lot of destruction, a lot of chaos. A lot of people don't like us. You feel me? I always wonder, like, how come this nigga don't? How come they don't? You feel me? How come everybody want to fuck with us? You feel me? But they don't tell you, like, they be having their covert missions. They be sabotaging shit. America be choosing who they want other countries to be their leader. Like we don't like them leaders. That leader don't want to trade with us. So we gonna assassinate, bro. And we gonna implement our own leader into your own country. Type shit. And that's just some of the stuff that you hear about. That's just what you hear about. Nigga, it's mission successful. You don't think they have successful missions? Hey! Stop going in the street. What's wrong with you? You don't think they have successful missions? You feel me? Hey, come on. So, I don't know. You should think about that stuff. Educate yourself. I can't tell you everything, you feel me? I'm the same as you. I can't tell you everything. I don't know everything. But I'm trying my best. To be better. And you should too. Hella keep this money now, for sure. All right, I'm out, bro.